Hello and welcome back to October Fire Gaming. We are playing the War3zuk All-In-One Overhaul in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20. It is the morning of day 16, just before dawn. And today we've got some things to do, but first things first, we're going to go check the vending machines on the way over to the trader. To see if we can get a couple of cans of chili, because I just remembered that the reward for the class quest for that particular line is a shotgun, I think. Uh-oh, there's a bird. It's either that or it's the farmer quest. It might actually be the farmer quest. If it's the farmer quest, then we need to get some potatoes. But either way, there's the morning. So today we need to find a couple of cans of chili and some potatoes. We also have a job that we need to turn in to the trader, but the trader's not going to be open for another couple of hours. And we really do need to find a new place to use as our base. And part of one of our class quests is to place and upgrade 50 frame shapes, which, you know, is perfect because we need to do that for a new base anyway. I don't have any dukes on me. They're all in my bike. Think we will need the tuna. I'm gonna say we're gonna need the pears. Don't know if there's anything else that we're definitely gonna need in there just yet, but we will go ahead and keep looking. So, as I was saying, we need potatoes, we need chili, and we need to find a new place to call our own. Mostly because I don't think that our horde base is really working out the way I was expecting it to. And that's fine, you know. I always kind of figured it was going to be a temporary sort of a thing anyway. So that's okay. It's kind of small, it's kind of basic. Not really the place you can see yourself living out the entire apocalypse. So I don't know if we're going to build our own or if we are just going to take over another POI. It's probably safer to take over another POI, but we would have more control if we built our own. So I'm really not sure what we're going to do. Before we get any further, I do have a couple of skill points available. And I was thinking that I could either put another point into strength, which would then allow us to put a point into boomstick and pummel Pete the next time we get points, so the next level we get. Or we could try to get a cigar, which would also allow us to do that, and then we wouldn't have to put the extra point into strength. Not going to put any more points into perception just yet. Fortitude, it might be worth putting a point into living off the land purely because we get double the harvest from wild and planted crops. And since we're looking for potatoes right now, that's kind of helpful. But we also have a job to turn in. And so I was really thinking of going in and putting 1 point into the Daring Adventurer, just so we have that extra choice. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So that does leave us with 1 point. I had initially considered putting it into physician so we could do first aid bandages and plaster casts, since both of those are going to be required for the medical class quest. But I think I'm going to hold that last point for now. And we are going to see if we can either find another vending machine or some potatoes growing in the wild. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned this at the beginning, but there is an additional mod that I'm running besides the War3zuk All-In-One Overhaul, and it is a mod called Rebiome. And what it's supposed to do is, and there's some potatoes right here. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to kind of limit the drastic weather changes, and it also adds crops to the various biomes. It's not supposed to add like a whole bunch of crops to the biomes. It's supposed to add a few. But that's why you will sometimes see random crops hanging around as we're riding along. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these potatoes. That was an aggro pig. That would have been a very rude surprise if I hadn't been paying attention. Also, this farm here was a great find. Don't often find, at least in my experience, you don't often find potato farms. I almost always find like cornfields or blueberry fields. And in my opinion, potatoes are a little bit more useful just because there's so much corn. And you always find cornfields. They're like everywhere. And so coming across a potato field is very helpful. I think that's it. Yeah, see, there's corn right on the other side of this. So if we can actually get a job for this farm here and reset it, that would be pretty cool too. Get that many more potatoes. So anyway, how many potatoes did we get? We got 10 potatoes. And I don't recall how many we actually needed, because I think we have some back at the base. Farmer, we need 20 total. So let's go see. If Hugh has some for us. Morning, Hugh.
Keep your distance.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Okay.
But not great. Just don't let this go to your head.
I won't. So we've got a couple of choices of ammo, Spear Hunter book, which I'm fairly certain we could find in a mailbox. An armor plating mod. We're not really using either of those weapons right now. We do have the AK. I believe we have an AK. And we need to be making a pistol. So I think we're just going to go with the 7.62 for now. And that's tier 2 complete. Well. Interesting. Okay. Now I kind of wish we had a couple more points to put into intellect before we accept this. Maybe we will... You know what? Let's hit cancel on that. Do you have the nerdy goggles? You do not. How awesome would it have been if he had the nerdy goggles? We could slap those on, get another level of the Daring Adventurer, and then accept that tier 2. I suppose we still can do that. We don't have to pick, we don't actually have to pick a reward right now. We can just keep hitting cancel on it and ignoring it. It's not like it's going to piss him off any more than he already is. So let's see what else he's got here. Not really anything else that I want. We do have a couple of things we can sell.
Daylight's burning.
Check his vending machine. There's the chili we need. And I'm getting these other canned foods because I think that we need them for some of the other cooking quests. And it's entirely possible I've got too much now, but I'd rather have too much than not enough, as they say. All right, Hugh, I'm not gonna choose that. Where's your special job? Opening trade routes 2.1 kilometers northwest to the War3zuk AIO Multi-Trader 01. That might be the one that we've already been to.
I don't care what folks say about you in the wasteland. You're almost okay in my book.
What other jobs do you have, Hugh?
If you agreed to help me, I sure doubted it, but you pulled it off. There's this complicated situation. Incredible. I didn't think you'd pull it off. Here's your bounty.
All right, and we will take buried supplies as well, because it's something we can do while we're waiting for tomorrow and tier 3 jobs to become available. Hi, Arlene. Oh, that is a wandering horde. Well, how nice for us to see it before they get there, and we can just go. Bye, everyone. Okay, so we've got the chili and we've got the potatoes. I think we're going to head back to our base for a couple moments. Okay, so we came back here real quick. I don't usually like bouncing back and forth to the base and back, but since we are working on the farmer quest line, the farmer quest line gives a really nice shotgun when you get done. Fairly certain it's the farmer and not the cook. So that's why I want to get that done if we can. Aha! So we did get enough potatoes. Now we have to craft farm plots. Farm plots are going to take nitrate, rotting flesh. It's going to require 20. You know what? Actually, hold on. I am going to spend that point on living off the land because it makes those farm plots a little bit cheaper, and we're also going to need living off the land for some of the seeds that we're also going to need. So I'm going to make 20 of these, and we'll be right back. So the farm plots are almost done. There's a storm that's rolled in. I did finish the next cooking prereq. But now we're going to need to find 5 more sham sandwiches, so we cannot complete part 5 out of 5. So part 4 of Farmer is crafting these farm plot blocks. The next part is going to be planting seeds. I mean, we're going to have to place the blocks, and then we're going to have to plant seeds. And I don't know that I have the seeds that we are going to need. I know there's part of it is goldenrod, some of it is the chrysanthemum. Okay, so that's the last block. Now, normally I would go ahead and just put all of these farm plot blocks up here and call it good. But in the past, I've been that's kind of bitten me because the farm plots get heavier after the crops grow. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm actually going to go ahead and plant the crops. Or I'm gonna dig up a spot for the I am going to dig up a spot for the farm plots out front, and that's where we're going to put the farm plots. Actually, I may just... Yeah, I'm going to put them across the street. That way they're not right in the way. Okay, and then we will put them in. There we go. That's 4 out of 5. And step 5 is planting a bunch of seeds, which may not be as easy as I'm hoping. Goldenrod, chrysanthemum, corn, potato, blueberry, and coffee. Now, we did just put that point into living off the land. That allows us to make goldenrod and chrysanthemum seeds, which is going to be kind of necessary. We do have 1 blueberry seed and 1 corn seed. We have 2 goldenrod seeds. I don't think coffee beans count as seeds, do they? There's a spider down there. All right, so 3 goldenrod. Oh. I can turn all my coffee beans into coffee seeds, which looks like I'm going to have to do that. Alright, I'll put the rest of the chrysanthemum and goldenrod back into the box. There is an airdrop coming in. I can make blueberry seeds. Can I make potato seeds? Nope, potato and corn are both still locked. Okay. No, that's fine. We can go plant these seeds at least, and then we just need to get either another point that we can put into living off the land, which will require Fortitude 3. We need to get 2 levels to get that. But the good news is, if we get that, the reward is fairly substantial. So let's go. Now I wonder. Oh. Well, I guess that is one way around there. And now there's a giant spider in our house. This is why I need a door. Do not like giant spiders. Okay, let's just double check that we don't have a potato seed laying around somewhere. Alright, well, that is going to put the kibosh on that. We need a potato seed. If we can get a potato seed, we can finish this job, or this quest, and have a really nice weapon. So, we definitely need that. Alright. Well, it's 1:20. This day has not gone at all the way I was thinking it would when I started. There's an airdrop that we need to go get, and we still need to figure out what we're going to do as far as a new base. So, where did that airdrop come down? Over there. Alright, let's go get the airdrop, and we will think about a new base location. here we go. There's a Wendigo nearby. Not a bad spot. What do we have here? A whole lot. Wasteland Treasures Volume 2. Get gems and loot from coffins. Basics of electricity, so we can now craft electrical generator banks, ceiling lights, and relays. So that takes... We don't need to put that point into advanced engineering if we don't want to. 41 HE rockets. I think we're going to sell those. A shotgun repair kit, which is nice. Some schematics and books we can sell. Eye candy. A rating 3 ratchet, which I'm wondering is definitely better than the rating 4 wrench we have. So, go ahead and take all that. Now, I have to place 50 frame shapes and then upgrade them. That's kind of pushing me towards wanting to build a base instead of just upgrading a house. But I wonder if that's the right thing to do. Because I could definitely build something very, very simple. Question is, would it work? With the titans and everything, that is a problem. Alright. Let's see, there's the buried supplies down there. Yeah, the other thing we could do is we could go up to the other trader and see if the other trader has potato seeds or something. I don't know, maybe. I mean, the other trader is in the snow biome, so that's... What do you think? Let's go see the other trader. The question is, have we been gone long enough that the... Yep. Answers that question. We've been gone long enough that the mobs, or the dogs inside have respawned. So, the feral janitor needs to die. How about you? You need to die. So this trader has... a bunch of... dogs in it. And there are more downstairs. Now, sometimes this trader has a bear in it as well. Did we not? And we must have been gone. I had loot respawn turned on, and that's why these have respawned. That should be off now. Alright, well, we'll check these, and then we'll go down. There's the potato seed. Nice. There's another potato seed. All right, well, that is already a victory for today. Looked like pumpkin bread. Now here's the question. Are there dogs downstairs? There are, in fact. Come on up here, infernal dog. Any others? Okay. Well, we've already got the pumpkin, or sorry, the potato seed. So,
Stranger, I've got the best deals in Navisgain.
I think we are done here.
How are you?
I'm gonna actually go through the recording I have to see if we did come in here and loot all of this, because I can't remember if we did loot it or if I said we'd come back and loot it. But I kind of feeling like if we did already loot it, then looting it a second time is kind of like cheating. So I'm gonna leave all this stuff here for now, although I will take the infernal dog. And I'm gonna take the books too. And I know, I just said looting it a second time is like cheating, but here's the thing. Books are so much more rare in Alpha 20 than they were in Alpha 19 that even when you find a whole library of books, you're lucky to come out of there with more than a couple. Although, having said that, it looks like my luck is extremely good today. Tactical AR. Brinxes. Military boots. Batter up. The HK, or AK hybrid. Oboe stew. Alright. I'll go ahead and sell. We're not gonna take that tier 2. Don't do it. We're gonna sell these boots. Okay, we're gonna sell all that, and we're gonna see if there is a the goggles. The nerdy goggles.
Much obliged,
Nope.
stranger.
That Joel does not have nerdy goggles.
Thank you, survivor. My family and I are in your debt. Here is your reward.
Ah, there's the nerdy glasses right there for 3 grand. That would give us intellect 7. We can use sugar butts. That'll take it down to 2,700, I believe.
You have a great day now.
If we have intellect 7, what does daring adventure actually take? Intellect 8. We have intellect 7. So we would need 1 point. I think that's worth it. Let's go upstairs. We will get the sugar butts out of the bike. We'll get our dukes. All right, was it?
Here is your reward. I owe you one.
No, hold on. Okay.
Thank you, survivor. My family and I are in your debt.
Nerdy
Here's
glasses.
your reward.
I will take those. Thank you. Will you buy these? Yes. You buy those? Yes.
Y'all come back now.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and just wear these for now. I don't really need the ski goggles. Let's see what else they have to sell. The Crucible schematic. Yes! Okay, that was definitely a good idea to come down here. And the Advanced Bellow schematic. I need both of those. I will take the Crucible. I'll take the Advanced Bellows. What else do you have in here?
Thank you, survivor.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Gratitude, friend.
I bet you none of them have... And actually, do you even sell seeds? No. And I know they don't sell sham sandwiches, which is unfortunate, because I could totally buy several of those.
Oh, my apologies. Check back again. Something you did it. Great job, traveler.
What do you have, Joel? Oh, I need to sell all of those rockets.
Come back tomorrow.
Okay.
We get new goods daily.
Learn that, and then we're going to run back upstairs real quick, grab the rockets out of the bike since I forgot them. We're going to sell them to Joel. And then we are golden for now. Oh, what's that? Another thing we can sell. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? The college jacket. All right, so...
Well earned, traveler. Well earned.
Kind of all over the place right now, and I don't mean to be. He's got lucky goggles, too. +4. He's got +4 lucky goggles.
Great doing business
All right.
with you. Come back and tell your friends.
So the question is, do we build our own place, or do we use something that's already built? And honestly, I'm not sure which is the right call at this point. I have built my own place before. I've also used an existing place. They both have their benefits and their negatives. The negative for building your own is that it takes a lot of resources to do it, and considering that the next horde is going to be a day 21, we may not have the time to gather all the resources we need for that. But on the other hand, using something that's already built only goes so far as well, because we're going to have to also reinforce it, which again takes resources. So that's where we're kind of at. Maybe I can do something with the... Maybe I can modify the bookstore that we're already using. I mean, since it is concrete, it's already got a strong foundation. The problem is how we're fighting. And the fact that our fighting position is so small. Maybe that's what we do, is we work on the fighting position that we've currently got and try to make it bigger. Because really the problem was just that the flaming apparition or the flaming phantasm just got so close. Ooh, I will take that. Free meat. Oh, and also in War3zuk, these lampposts, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, you can search them and get stuff out of them. Maybe that's what we do. We'll go ahead and take another look at the bookstore and see how we can modify that a little bit to work better. Maybe that's That's pretty neat. Okay. That looks like the Ghostbuster, the fire station from the Ghostbusters. That's kind of cool. All right, I'm just kind of riding around through this town because it is the snow biome, and we have not done a whole lot of exploring up here. So I just want to kind of get an idea of what we have. What building is this, and why does it have a wall all the way around it? That is not a small building. And these are sleepers? I should not be in here. Stallion's den's gonna get... He's gonna laugh at me. Don't ride through POIs. It's like the cardinal rule. And yet, here I am riding through POIs. Okay, now I'm back on our road. I was just thinking, if we could find a Mo Power, but that's that big one that's only got like 2 or 3 boxes in it. I mean, it's still 2 or 3 boxes, but... That's another firing range. Yeah, that's another shooting range right there. Okay. Oh, it is almost nighttime. Where is the day gone? Okay. I feel like I've wasted an entire day here. Alright, well, let's... Ow. Let's get back home. We've got the pumpkin seed that we can plant. There are dogs everywhere. We got the pumpkin seed we can plant. Let's do that. We'll complete the farmer job. Or the farmer class quest. And... that will give us a reward, so it makes me feel like we've done something today. Oh, there's a book stop? Okay, that is a book stop. And the book stop has got books in it. Not as many books as it had in A19, but still has books in it. We definitely need to come back and get that. Oh, there's a crack-a-book across the street, too? Oh, and now it's nighttime. Okay. Okay, let me mark this down real quick. Okay, we're going to head home, and we're going to complete this farmer prereq. Luckily, home wasn't actually that far away, so... Unfortunately, a giant radiated vulture decided to show up. We did dodge a giant flaming vulture, which was good, because I think those are quite possibly worse. I mean, they are worse. Being set on fire, as we have found, is not a good thing. Alright, let's plant these potato seeds. And that is that class done. We did manage to complete one of our class quests. That was for the farmer. That awards us with HD Hazmat Glove schematic, which we will need. It also gives us a vending machine, which I will show you in a moment, and it gives us a rating 6 HD Spaz 12 shotgun. Now we are already using a shotgun, which is good. We just went from a level 1 pump shotgun to a rating 6 shotgun. That is definitely a great upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and add that in there, and then I'm going to turn this into parts. No. Parts. 4 parts. Okay, well that works for me. How many chainsaws do we have now? We have like 3 chainsaws? Could have sworn we had another chainsaw. Maybe we don't. Oh, we do. We have 3 chainsaws, so I'm going to turn these into parts as well. Scrap and scrap. You go there. And what are we going to do with this vending machine? I will show you. Now, I don't want to put the vending machine in, somewhere where I'm super worried that the zombies are going to hit it, but I do want it somewhat close by. So maybe I'll just put it right there. Now this is what a vending machine does. Each of the vending machines are a little bit different. They all sell different things, but the farmer one sells recipes. Food and drink recipes. They're not super cheap, obviously, but if you were looking for that last recipe that you don't have, this could be a great way to get it. Or, for example, if I wanted to be able to plant pumpkin seeds, I could do that. There's the super corn seed recipe. Grandpa's awesome sauce. So that's what these vending machines do. And there's the farmer one sells the recipes. The cook one sells actual food. Bruiser one sells weapons, so on and so forth. So all in all, I think that the day was kind of so-so. I mean, we did complete the farmer class, which for me at least is great. So I'm not going to complain, but I don't feel like we really accomplished much else. And here comes a dog. But I think we're going to go ahead and leave it here. Just after midnight, day 17. And we will pick it up on the morning of day 17. So thank you for joining me, and you take care.